Yo, 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 yo. Yeah. Oh, the lolly. Oh, the lolly. Mic check. If you wanna call me baby. That's okay, yeah. And if you wanna buy me flowers. If you wanna call me baby. That's okay, yeah. Okay, late night live. Let's get it. Not really late. It's only like 8:30, but I'm late to the live, so let's turn that off. Let's turn this off. We got Karibo in the chat. What's good, Karibo? How you doing, bro? Well, until people get in here, Karibo, I think I'm going to be reading some New Age Exorcist because I haven't read that in I haven't read New Age Exorcist in some months. So what was the last chapter I was on? I think like 44 or something, bro. He said, "Yep, you were late." Good to hear you're doing good, my man. Good to hear you're doing good. Let's see if we can get up some New Age Exorcist before too many people get in here. Naruto, New Age Exorcist. There we go. All right, yeah, 45, nice. Yeah, 44, 45, yeah. 44, 45. So I'm not gonna lie, I kind of need somewhat of a refresher. I remember what was the last thing they fought? It's okay. I'm gonna just go forward, and hopefully, in me going forward, I know what they're talking about, or I'll just kind of back read after I'm off screen. Because I don't want to take up too much time going backwards and stuff. But okay, let's see what Gakudo has been up to. Okay, so chapter 45. What's good, Kai? How you doing, bro? So real quick, we're going to save tomorrow's topic we're going to save tonight's topic about scaling and upscaling and when to do these things, how do you do these things, like what process and steps should be taken. We're going to save all that stuff for tomorrow. Me and my fiance was out. She just got a new car today, and so that's what we were out doing, just finalizing the paperwork and stuff like that. And then we went out to celebrate. All right. I can't believe this thing has the power to speed up Achilles' resurrection. It doesn't have. Oh, that's right. Resurrecting and killing the other Heels. Right. Hey, what's good? Neo is Sabbath. No, not Sabbath. Unless you are also Sabbath, but I don't think you're Sabbath. Chaos Edge. That's right. Neo Matrix is Chaos Edge. How you doing, bro? Nice to see you. I can't believe this thing has the power to speed up a hero's resurrection. It doesn't have that power anymore. Not after it got cut in half. Is that so? But it's fine. Our goal was to prevent Nue from being resurrected before the others. Cool. Nue wants the Hio dead. She was a ground obstacle to their complete resurrection. Now that Nue has been dealt with, the Exorcist Bureau is next. Okay. Yes, they've already finalized the preparations to reseal the Hio, unless we do something about the Bureau. Even if the Hio were resurrected somehow, they'd just be sealed again right away. Not sure why that would be the case when they should be strong, but okay. The key to resealing the Hyo lies with the ritual blades passed down through the generations to each of the captains. We must find them and destroy them. This is our next objective. Interesting. So they have to find some ritual blades and destroy them because those are the only things to seal the Hyo. I guess we wait for our infiltrator to report back. Ugh, it's such a pain, and I can't use my powers or they'll find out. What about Nue? Can you continue to keep an eye on her? Now that the tool has been destroyed, Nue shouldn't have any means to be resurrected first, but that doesn't mean she won't try. Okay, got it. It's only a matter of time before we break free of this cramped world we've been trapped in. Good work, everyone. Thanks for bringing the tool back to me. But since, let me go full screen. There we go. But since it's split in half, we can't speed up your resurrection. No, we still can, huh? I'll have to do some bargaining with the Exorcist Bureau. But if all goes well, I'll be able to bypass the required steps for my resurrection. Besides, that tool alone isn't enough to revive me. So in other words, you guys actually did a great job. Nice. Okay, you're all dismissed except for you, Gakudo. Damn, see, I don't remember everyone's name. I know Gakudo. I know Gakudo. I remember he has a sister. I know he has two girls that like him. The girl that he had to fight first, who's always like mopey and stuff, and then the newer girl, the girl that he met after that, who's already an exorcist, basically. But yeah. You actually make sure you pay close attention. Okay. Now then, Gakudo. Starting today, I'm going to force you to level up a whole lot. Are you going to train me? That's a boring way to put it, but yes. Over the course of these next several days, I need you to become strong enough to defeat that level 4. That means, yeah, that attack was most likely part of a scheme to prevent my resurrection. We do have some time since he thinks he's rendered the tool useless. Nice. Yes, thank you, Kuribo. Shiroha and Suyo. Yes, good man, good man. But if he finds out you can still use it, then he'll come back to attack us. Exactly. We know based on what happened that our enemy has quite the investigative resources. Sooner or later, they'll find out. To be honest, this training is going to be quite rough, but that's fine by me. I want to get stronger. I'll do whatever it takes, so please, help me level up. You got it. Please, help us level up a whole lot more, too. Senpai, they overheard us. Please, we don't want to keep being a burden. With amazing spirit, but unlike Gakudo, you girls are conventional exorcists, so training you is out of my expertise. That being said, I've also been thinking about it. I'm hoping that Heiichi can train you. Or can train you as in all 3 of the girls. Yeah, that's more likely the case. Where's my charger? But yeah, before I keep going, how are you guys doing today? Kuribo said he's doing well. Kai, how are you doing today? Or how was your day, I should say. And Chaos, how is you, bro? How are you doing? Oh, this is just one big clump of boba. That's why I couldn't drink it. Okay. Also, I just found out that Boruto is a monthly manga. I didn't know that. What I was assuming could happen was like I just wait a couple months until Boruto got to chapter 50, but they're only on chapter like 28. And if it's a chapter a month, I won't be reading Boruto until mid next year, if that. So that's out of the question. Not waiting that fucking long. Just not doing it. So what we're going to do is pretty soon, maybe after I finish Straw Hats versus Bleach. Maybe after I finish Straw Hats versus Bleach, we will start reading Boruto. To Blue Vortex, that is. And the precursor to all that stuff was going to be the live tonight about scaling. Because this is what I don't want to happen. I don't want to read Boruto and go in there thinking no one's gotten stronger because there are no actual feats. I don't think that's fair to the series, and I don't think it's fair to the series, and I feel like as a competent power scaler, it would say something about me if I couldn't derive anything from the series, even though they're not having the best feats ever, right? So that puts us in a conundrum. No, Karibo. Here's the thing, Karibo. You probably did tell me it was monthly, bro. You probably did tell me that. But around that time, I just assumed they already had a lot of chapters because I already wasn't reading it. I was already late to Boruto, so I just assumed they had a lot of chapters. They only got like fucking 28, 29. So no, you probably did tell me it was monthly, but I just assumed like, all right, well, if it's monthly and I waited this long and I'm just not reading Boruto, then Two Blue Vortex should be around here. You know, but it is what it is. Kai says, I'm good cooking dinner. I know Kai having that southern food. Yep, chicken, pork, steak, and turkey. Yes, sir. I know what you're having. I know right what's on your dinner plate. Mm-hmm. Anyways, though, with that stuff being said, we're going to have to get a new scaling method for Boruto. We're going to have to find some necessary minimums, probably based off Naruto, and get some new scaling methods and metas for Boruto. I'm not really looking forward to it, but I think it has to be done if I want to scale the series accurately or get a good sense of how powerful everyone is within the series. But then that's going to heavily tie into the scaling video about how do we upscale? When do we upscale? Do we upscale everyone based off of a feat that someone did and they're all relative? Maybe. Sometimes we do, sometimes we don't. So yeah. Okay. I'm hoping that Heiichi can train you. She might have told me she has no time for it, but I think I can get her to cave. Captain Igara sure has it rough. We have plenty of training as conventional exorcists, but that alone isn't enough. We want to train with a powerful spirit like you, so we can be stronger than ever. Please help train us too. This training will happen in another space within my room. I can only fit one more person. Oh, I already read this. I remember. They train in a box. She tells them she can only fit one more person, but it ends up being like, yeah, I remember this. Yeah, would you like to train with me? Yep, they end up training together. Okay, yeah. All right. So I'm past this. What happened? I must have read this on my own time or something. Huh? You need me? Suo-senpai? No, not you. Oh, Suo's the guy. It's you, right, Yajima? What the hell, Yajima? It can't be. Are you so... Oh, no, Suo is the girl. Are you and Suo-senpai? Wrong again. Can't you tell by the serious look in his eyes? There you are, Shiroha and Shitatsu. Oh, there you are. Shiroha and Shitatsu have already begun training. Let's get you both started as well. Yes, thank you so much. Senpai, Kazu says in another training ground, you two will only be together in the living space. The training's supposed to be done alone so that you can surprise the others. Oh, that's right. See, yeah, I remember. This is where he practices his sword strikes to try and hit the specific fish and stuff like that. So I don't know why my thing has me back further than where I finished, because I do remember all this stuff. Yeah, he has Xenoblade. That's right. He can only cut the actual black fish. But I guess if you're going to be watching me, I guess I'll read it so you guys understand what's going on too. So basically, Nue is training Gakudo to master his Xenoblade. That is the blade that cuts a lot of times in a certain amount of time, like seconds, whatever. So what she's going to have him do is try and target this black fish right here without hitting any other fish to increase his accuracy and proficiency with the technique. So yeah, the goal of the first stage is to increase the precision of your slashes. There's a single black spirit among the skull swimming through the sky. Use Xenoblade to cut just one to cut that one down. Don't take down any others. Right. There's one spirit that'll be attacking you. What a powerful hack. What a powerful attack. So yeah, there's no time to hesitate. He uses Xenoblade and ends up cutting more than the one. I got it, but I also cut the one next to it. It's split into two. You've cleared the first stage. Cutting the spirit target will cause it to split up into number one and number two. The second stage is to cut down the targets in order, starting with number one. Continue to do this until you clear the stages. The conditions are getting more difficult. Right. So the more he attacks them, the more they'll split if he hits the wrong one, and then they're ordered from one and so on and so forth. That number two is not only smaller, but faster too. That means with every stage... Okay, so yeah, the number two one can attack him too. It's also faster. Nice. And he got hit in the gut. I thought there was supposed to be only one attacker spirit. By the way, when you cut that spirit, that isn't the target. It transforms into an attacker spirit. Are you for real? Shoot, I can't make careless attacks. I feel overwhelmed with just two targets. But why am I backing down? Everyone's doing their best to get it stronger. And I need to become stronger than everyone else. How far are you with your analysis of the raiders who attacked Meter Village? Not very. I don't even know how they invaded it. It's like they suddenly appeared in the village without being caught by any spirit detectors. That's not possible for any level 4 we know of. Furthermore, they're acting as a group. A level 4's presence is that of a spirit, even if they take on human form. Are you saying that they evaded our eyes, which can unmistakably detect spirits? They hadn't shown any traces of action up until now, meaning they must be restrained to some extent. Yes, but now they're on the move. Okay. We must consider that this has something to do with the resurrection of the heel. They may be trying to interfere with our duty of sealing the heel. I do not think we can avoid a battle. Dong, dong, dong. That concludes today's training. The door behind you will transport you to your living room. Once you're through that door, you're not allowed back here until the start of the next training season. I was only able to go up to stage 4. Damn it, at this rate. Oh, welcome back. Looks like your training got you good. Go get in the bath. It's got healing properties. Cool. But the good thing is that the living room is pretty spacious. I should be able to get through this without causing any trouble. We should figure out a way to divide up the living space. Right, I remember this too, actually. I'm in the bathwater that Senpai used earlier. Gakudo is wild, man. I didn't know you could cook yajima. That was delicious. Thanks. Your Kaumangai dish was good too. By the way, why have you been avoiding looking at me? Sorry. The truth is, I accidentally bathed in the bathwater you used. I meant to just take a shower, but got into the tub without thinking. I'm sorry. Yajima, what the hell? Sorry. Why would that bother you so much anyways? Are you a child or what? Jeez. You're a really funny guy, you know? There's only one bed in here. It's fine. I was planning on sleeping somewhere else anyway. Hi there, you two. Fantastic progress today. Getting to bed now. Great. I've got a bad feeling about this. This bed is infused with my power. Its exhaustion recovery efficacy is extremely high, and it greatly reduces your required sleeping time. Nice. It's an important part of conquering your harsh training. But you can sleep wherever you want, of course. Cool. All right. Gakudo's love life. Did he just grab a teat? He just grabbed a teat. Ooh, Gakudo, I'm telling. Kuribo, you ain't tell me he be grabbing teats. He be grabbing teats like that. That's what he into, Kuribo. Is that what he into? That's what he do? He a bad man. New Way loves setting up Gakudo. Yeah, man. Alright. You're gonna fall if you're too close to the edge, Yakshima. It's fine. It's fine. I wanted to let you have more space. Ooh, I see. You're such a nice guy. Well, then I'll take it. And she puts her arm on his side of the bed. Isn't this so much fun? This is my first time having a sleepover with someone. Okay, come on. All I get is an okay. And he done grabbed the tea right there. Pervert. Gakudo's a wild man. You dummy. Yeah, of course, I didn't think they would hand me a ritual blade just like that. But it's absolutely essential for my resurrection. I'll pay a visit to the exorcist bureau tomorrow. Did you hear there's a rumor that Nui will be coming here soon? Huh? You mean that recently discovered hero? The very same? That can't be real. How did that intel get leaked all the way down to us? Nui is coming to the Exorcist Bureau? Question mark. I'm sorry for inappropriately touching you. I'll bring a rope. Please tie me up so it won't happen again. It's fine. I know it was an accident. It's also my fault for getting a little too carried away. Let's just go to sleep. Ah, yeah. How could she let me off so easily? Senpai's such an adult. Good morning, you two. Breakfast is almost ready. Huh? It's Koga. Also, good morning. Sorry for barging in. I was suddenly transferred to the 6th branch. Machida and Tsuchita, too. Okay, so they have new people there? I guess. Very interesting. We're more suited for support than combat, though. Why is there such a gender imbalance? Is it just coincidence? Right, coincidence. Authorial coincidence. Good morning, Kazusa. You're looking more fired up than usual. Let's get down to it. Your first goal is to unlock your hollow weapon's 2nd stage. To do that, you'll need to defeat lots of spirits. You'll be counting from where you left off yesterday to take down 100 level 2s. You're almost there, though. You already defeated 78 level 2s yesterday. And your emotions today are perfect for your weapon release. You'll clear your first goal in no time. Yes. Kazus is growing so quickly. It makes me wonder why she barely had any experience fighting level 2s before, despite her talent. Oh, Shiroha's here too. Good morning, Shiroha. Good morning. The Beach Trio. Okay. Is that those 2 girls? Okay, that's what it was. Nice. Alright. This will probably be the last chapter, then I'll probably move on to something else. Since both Shiroha and Shitatsu have plenty of battle experience, their training has been set to hard mode. It won't be as simple for them to clear their stage. The goal of Shiroha's training is to strengthen her hollow weapon. Her training involves a unique strengthening method exclusive to those who have a contract with the spirit. In the same way that Gakudo uses Nue's power, Shiroha's hollow weapon is equipped with the latent ability to draw out Kyokotsu's power. Dope. There's one way to forcefully draw out that power. This is on a completely different level. That thing is kind of cool. Your wounds are healed, and your physical performance is improving too. I have to hand it to Nue's training regime. Kyokotsu is able to manifest with nearly 70% of his real body's capabilities under the power of Nue's space. Shiroha must make him bring all of that out. Okay. I'll be using my hollow weapon starting today. You shouldn't have any problems with it. At your current level, at least. My Shikigami were destroyed in an instant. My skin's burning up. My lungs are on fire, and it's hard to breathe. The way things are now, I won't last 2 minutes. But I'm not yet on the brink of death. This is no obstacle to me. Raise your output, Kyokotsu. Shitatsu's training. Ouch, you raise your firepower just as I'm finally able to dodge. You're so mean, Kathy. Do you know why I'm going out of my way to play with you? I do. It's because you love me, right? As long as you understand you have yet to draw out even 10% of your true power. Let's do better and become better friends. Oh yeah, didn't Gakudo make a contract with a spirit too, Kuribo? Didn't he make a contract with a spirit in the forest? I used to think that as a kid. It's embarrassing to feel that again at this age. Okay. Everyone is incredible. It really is just a coincidence, but our squad is full of powerhouses. And the one who brought them all here was you. Thank you, Gakudo. In my opinion, you are the most incredible one. I did it! Congratulations, Gakudo. You've cleared the first stage of training. That's it for today. Go get some rest so you're ready for the second stage tomorrow. Great job. Yeah, he is Deku on steroids. He is Deku's little brother. Welcome back. Oof. You're all roughed up. You okay? Yeah, it's good to be back. Actually, I've been worrying about what I said to Kazu said this morning. I'm sure it's nothing to worry about. Gakudo, you're too kind. You see, there was a captain whom Kazusa once admired. By was, do you mean, yeah. I don't think she was in love with him or anything like that, but he was a good person and they were pretty close. Even closer than she is with me. The reason Kazuya is such a good girl must be because of him. That was how important he was in her life. But, no, I'll stop there. Sorry, Gaku. And thanks for listening to me. I'll head out now. Okay. So Senpai also lost someone dear to her. Those painful memories must have come back to her today. I wonder if her training's going well. I'm back. Senpai, welcome back. Whoa, you're back earlier than I am. How was training today? I'm glad you asked. I cleared the first stage today. Not only that, but I cleared the second stage as well. Wow. Really? I barely cleared the first stage today. Oh, you're pretty good too, Yashima. Though not as good as me. Yeah, Senpai is amazing. She acted on the spot in that dire situation and gave us a chance to survive. She's got a stronger heart than anyone else I know. Cool. I need to do better. I'll clear the second stage tomorrow. The next day. Good morning, Gakudo. Without further ado, let's commence the second stage of training. We have only one simple rule today. Fight the elimination captain Murioko and win. Alright, that's kind of crazy. Don't know why they do that to Gakudo. They must not like him. But okay. Cool. We'll stop there for now. Yeah, we'll stop there for now. Ah, boy, oh boy. New Age Exorcist, man. I like New Age Exorcist. Pretty good joint. Cloter Rotor. Yo. What's up? How y'all doing? Oh, so yes. Reiatsu Explained. This is the next video that we're going to be dropping on the channel. I'm super excited for it. I hope you guys are excited for it. It's going to be really fun. Oh, is this Mugetsu? It is Mugetsu. What's good, Zach? I don't know why your joint said Kotor, but you know. Not yet. I didn't finish it yet. Why is it so cold? But also, what do y'all think about this thumbnail for the video? Thumbnail good? Thumbnail bad? Do I need more characters? Do I need to put it in a different color? Because YouTube is cringe and gay and it's showing my hat. Got you, bro. Got you. But no, I haven't had a chance. I haven't. So here's the thing, bro. Me and my twin brother usually watch like certain anime together. Like we watch Kengan Ashura together. We watch Baki together and Records of Ragnarok. So I can only watch Records of Ragnarok when I'm at his house or his apartment. And I haven't been back there since last week. So no, I haven't finished it just yet. But we'll get there. I'm excited to see what Tesla can do. I'm excited to see what Beelzebub can do. Looks decent. Okay. Add the Reiatsu lines. Reiatsu lines. Oh, I know what you mean. I know what you're talking about. Let me do this. Do I have another? I think I know what you're talking about. Reiatsu lines. All right, hold up. We got this. And Ichigo. But I want Ichigo's sword behind Aizen. So we'll layer him and have Aizen first. Nice. Get Aizen a little bit closer to Ichigo. Cool. Okay. What's your opinion on Pickle? Pickle is, of course, like undoubtedly strong. But what has he done since he's been introduced? I mean, yes, he beat Kyoretsu, sure. Yes, he technically beat Baki. Yes, he's piqued Ogre's interest, sure. But what has he actually done? I don't think Pickle's done, like, enough. I like him as a character. I think he's cool, you know? Lost Neanderthal / Tarzan the Ape-Man type thing. I think he's cool. Just hasn't really been very impressive. Okay, yeah, don't know why it made me do that. Oh, you watch Baki and Kengan. Heck yeah. Oh, yeah, bro. So Kengan, honestly, guys, I was thinking about making a Kengan Ashura channel where we just kind of do versus matchups, character breakdowns, character analysis, breakdown fights and shit. I love Kengan Ashura. Kengan Ashura is... I might have, no lie, me and my twin brother might have watched more Kengan Ashura than anyone. I lie to you not, we would fall asleep to the episodes and to the fights. Not one time. I'm talking several times. Several times. A lot of times. That would be our, okay, bet. Let's put something on. And then we would watch that until we literally fall asleep. Doesn't matter how many times we watch the fights. Doesn't matter how many times we watch the seasons, right? I'm watching Setsuna Kiryu versus Gansai Kuroki. I'm watching Sekibayashi versus the Samurai Kid. or Hatsumi versus Fang. You know what I mean? I love, that is my shit, bro. I'm gonna watch it tonight. Actually, no. I have to watch One Punch Man season 3 tonight because I haven't started that yet. Because the reviews for One Punch Man season 3 have been so bad that like people, bro, like, yeah. The reviews for, they just been shitting on One Punch Man season 3 so bad. I didn't want to watch it initially, right? But I'm just like, fuck it. It's One Punch Man. I gotta watch it. Alright. You know them lines whenever someone flexes their spiritual pressure. Oh, yes. That's what I was doing. Let me see if I have them. Because I remember... Oh, that's right. Because I know what you're talking about. I think I typed in, like, speed lines or something like that, right? But the question is... Yeah, that's what I did. The question is... How do I make them, like, more... No, not that one. Not that one. It should have some, though. Something like that. Something like that. Let's turn this upside down real quick. Oh, that's terrible. that one was terrible. There's one I saw one before because I did this before. I did this idea. Can you not remove the image from this or no? No, you cannot. All right. That might have to do it. Nah, this makes them look. This makes them look like a couple. I don't know if I like that. But if it's like centered on Aizen, that's not bad. Or if it's centered on Ichigo, that's not bad. That's actually not bad. I'm mad at that. I'm not mad at it. I might use this for something else. Definitely not for this, though. All right. I love making thumbnails. Pickle's best feat is giving Katsumi some god tier character moments. Katsumi reminded us he got that dog in him. Is Katsumi Doppo Orochi's son? We're talking about that we're talking about that guy, right? Because if we're talking about him, he is... Katsumi. I really don't remember who he is. I'm trying to think. Is that Doppo Orochi's son? Because I don't like him. Doppo Orochi gets all my respect. I love me some Doppo Orochi. Katsumi, if that's his son, I don't fuck with him. Oh, yeah, that is him. You know why? Because Ogre's like, that's why no one likes you around. Katsumi. Yeah, that's him. That's him. Yeah, Katsumi Orochi. Yeah, this bum. Yeah. I don't like him. He's pretentious. Not a fan. He's a fraud and he's pretentious. Not a fan. Not my cup of tea. Alright, One Punch Man Season 3 reviews are bad for a good reason. Ugh, that hurts, Kai. That hurts to say, man. Do it. Please, Baki and Kengan channel. Hey, man, honestly, We could do it. We could do it. I've been thinking like if I were to make a second channel, it would probably be like fight based. Like martial arts fight based. Where we could I'd even do Records of Ragnarok on that channel, like now to think about it. Because Records of Ragnarok has enough things in there for me to break down, discuss, and talk about. But that'd be cool. Kalon is my favorite character. I think Kalon is a certified demon. If he had fought Agito in round 1 instead of round 2, I think Kalon would have won. Yeah. If he had fought Agito in round 1, I definitely have Kalon. Because Agito didn't make the switch until after his fight with Okiba. And then even then, he ain't really have it all the way down. He had to fight the other Fang to really like get it all the way down. You know what I mean? So I can definitely agree with you there, Zach. I think Kalon definitely would have took that one. Man, oh man. You know who I like that's underrated in Kengan, bro? Saw Pang. Saw Pang is probably like my favorite character. Just because like, just personality, bro. The way he be screaming, the way he's hype, the way he be talking to Kalon and like he wants him to be his rival, but Kalon don't really acknowledge him, but he fuck with him because they kind of grew up together or like grew up around the same fighting tournaments at least. I fuck with that heavy, man. Saul Pang got heart, bro. They look like partners. They do look like partners. It's actually fire. You're right. Let me get Ichigo away from him. Let me get Ichigo away from him. Have him looking this way. Nah, it looks better if he's looking the other way. Looks better if he's looking the other way. Yeah. I told you guys I'm making a video on Bleach's Soul Crush, right? I did mention that. Trust me, as a manga reader, Katsumi is him. Bruh, oh my gosh. Katsumi gets character development. No. He does, right? He gets character development. I just don't like him. Not a fan of him. Don't like him. Aizen's the one known for his Reatsu amount, as that's the reason he's on Yuha's list. Kenpachi made the list on physical strength alone. That's true, but Ichigo is the main character. And he also has a shit ton of Reatsu as well. He's not a fraud, and he develops past his pretentiousness. Trust me, you're going to see when the Musashi Miyamoto season drops. And so even that, Zach, bro, I'm not a fan of where they're like, why are we bringing back... Listen, it's cool for Kengan Ashura to bring back famous dead... I'm sorry, it's cool for Records of Ragnarok to bring back famous dead people. Why is Baki talking about Masashi Miyamoto? Really, like why? What are we doing here? What is the goal in bringing back Masashi Miyamoto? I really do not understand it. I can't think of a single good reason as to why they would need to bring him in this. Could we not create another villain, another person? All right. I don't know how to represent Reiatsu. Let me ask ChatGPT. Just a minute, I lost myself. Yeah, let's ask Chat. Let's see what Chat can do. I wonder if I copy this, will the whole thing get pasted? Okay. I'm in Canva and I need I need your help to make a background for me. The topic is Bleach. I have Aizen and Ichigo as my characters, and I need them to look like they are releasing Reiatsu. Tell me how you would do this in Canva. Bam. All right. People forgot Katsumi was the first person to actually knock Pickle down. I mean, like, that's cool, but we know he's not beating Pickle. He's not beating Pickle. Saw Payne got Renji's voice actor. Whoa. He has his English voice actor or his Japanese voice actor? Which one? All right, I missed some comments. Hold up. Adam still best character in Records of Ragnarok? I like Adam a lot. But I have to give it to, and this is tough. It's a toss-up between Jack the Ripper and Kojiro Sasaki. Sasaki, yeah. And I'm going to tell you why. Jack is just different, right? And I love that about Jack. Jack is different. I wasn't expecting his backstory to be what it was. I wasn't expecting his fight with Hercules to go the way it did. And I was entertained from start to finish. I love Jack the Ripper. My fair lady. Fancy a cup of tea, Spot. That shit's hard to me, bro. That shit's hard. Now, Sasaki. What I like about Sasaki is the fact that he's stronger as an old man than he would have ever been as a younger man. That's dope, number one. So the strongest version of him is the elder version. That's fire. I already like that. He gets points for that. Number two, Sasaki humbled Poseidon. That counts for everything. Sasaki humbled Poseidon. I don't think you guys understand. Poseidon would have other gods shitting their pants just by making eye contact, just by not even making eye contact, just whistling in their direction, and they would shit gold. Sasaki refused to be intimidated. Sasaki refused to be played with. Sasaki refused to be underestimated. And then when Poseidon breaks his what's his sword called? I can't remember what it's called, but when Poseidon breaks his long sword, and he's like, "Tell me, ocean tyrant, have you ever lost yourself to the swing of the blade at night? Or fell into tears of solemn gratitude because an enemy made you stronger?" That shit is so fucking dope, bro. That shit is, yo, I'm not gonna lie, that shit made me look, I was like, yo, he one of them ones. He one of them ones. He one of them ones. And you gotta be, bro. You gotta be. So it's really hard to give, at least for me, it's really hard to put Adam above Jack for his uniqueness and subversion of my expectations, and Sasaki. It's really hard. But yeah, I like Jack. I like Adam too. Adam was fire. Adam was dope. First man of humanity. I love it. You know? All right. Got it. Since you're working inside Canvas and want to build the background, not generate an image for you, can you generate an image? Let me see you generate an image. If you can generate an image, I ain't about to be doing all this work. Fuck you mean. Okay. So Saul Pang gets a very big win in Omega against someone you'd never expect him to beat. Oh, that's dope. Okay, cool. I can't wait for that. Yeah, I'm glad they brought Saul Pang back for King and Omega, bro. I love that. That's fire. Kowloon versus Katsumi. Kowloon would beat the dog shit out of Katsumi, don't you? Ooh. I'm not mad at this. The AI is a little off, but I'm not. Hey, I need you guys to rate this on a scale of 1 to 10. Just put 1, 5, 10, 6, 7, 8, 9. Just rate this on a scale of 1 to 10. That'll let me know if chat's doing the right thing. Would you click on this thumbnail? Now, what were we talking about? You said Kowloon versus Katsumi. Yeah. Don't ever disrespect Kowloon's name again. Hey, Chaos, bro. Don't disrespect Kowloon. Kowloon would beat the dog shit out of Hatsumi. I'm sorry, not wait. You said Hatsumi? No, Katsumi. Yeah. Kowloon would beat the dog shit out of Katsumi. Don't ever disrespect him. Musashi a demon for real. He probably is. It's just, why is he in Kengan Ashura? I mean, why is he in Baki, bro? What are we talking? What are we doing? Dude, Baki takes place over the course of like 6 years. Yet Yujudo has met Bush, Obama, and Trump as presidents. That's crazy and hilarious. Ichigo got put on the list for potential. Low-key kind of cheap way to make the list. I mean, kind of. Except, like, if you realize his potential allows him to severely outclass people that were stronger than him through the course of fights or not soon after losing, you would put him on the list. It makes sense. Closest thing to Rayatsu I can think of is Rain. Rain. That's an interesting thing. I like using Grok. I'm gonna try Grok. I haven't seen Grok. I'm gonna try Grok. You know that Yuha had future sight in the past, right? He knew Ichigo would be him. He ain't magically lose the knowledge of future. He saw when Ichigo sealed his almighty. I don't use AI. Well, you better start because it's taking over, bro. Wait, not Renji's, Ikaku's. Saw Pancake's Ikaku's VA. Is it his English VA or Japanese VA? Something tells me you're really going to like Nikola Tesla. I hope so. Mugetsu Urahara already took the wild card slot. Potential. Oh, potential comes across like a placeholder term for by comparison. Okay. Hey, how you doing, Max? How we doing? Maxie. Ab-Stract, here's a thought. Who's best girl for me? For me, it's between Broomhilda and the woman from Huang's back. So, bro, like, ayo, Zach, bro, real quick. Bro, I was really hoping when we saw the girl from Huang's backstory, me and my twin brother could have, I thought that was Broomhilde in the past. And that, I was like, oh, she met him in the past, knew, like almost trained him and knew of his potential. And now she's calling him back as a fighter in present day. I thought that's what was going on. But apparently she just looks a lot like Broomhilde, which is fine, of course, you know. But yeah, Broomhilde all day. Other chick is cool. She's cool, but her fighting was a little underwhelming. I didn't expect her to die to regular soldiers. So her fighting was a little underwhelming. But Broomhilde is just like, she's cunning, she's conniving, she's intelligent, she's calculative, she's smart, she's caring, she's understanding, and she's on the side of humanity, bro. I love that. Broomhilde all the way. Yeah, we might do some Records of Ragnarok / Kengan content. We might do that on a different channel. That'll be fun. Oh, that's an 8? You like this guy? Okay. I knew you would say Kowloon would beat him. That's why I asked that. Well, I give it a 5 out of 10. Okay. I would probably be able to tell it's AI and wouldn't click it, but for AI, it's on the higher end. Okay. So let me ask you this. If I could... All right, let me do this. Because that's good feedback. Let me do this. It's very good feedback. So that's an 8 for Kai. And it's a 5 for Zach. Can I paste this? I can't paste it in there, so I'd have to download it. Which kind of sucks, because I don't feel like downloading anything. So, what I could do, though... Ooh, I can do this. Let's take this. Let's copy this. And place it in here. Right. Follow me, y'all. Follow me. Then then we can make that the background. Okay. It's coming together. But he's not going to look like he's exuding it. How you doing, lady? That's the only problem. He's not going to look like he's exuding it, though. Let me do this. Okay, well, that's happening. I subscribe to GPT Plus. I'm paying $20 a month. Oh shit. Okay. Hey Zach, you wanna give me some thumbnails? Why did it do that? I didn't ask for this. I did not ask for that. Give me my shit back. This thing just taking creative liberties. Unbelievable. Let's remove Aizen. Let's remove Ichigo. Oh, we got Red in the chat. What's good, Red? What up, Trip? I don't know if you answered this last time, but you found anything in the field yet? Not yet, bro. We still looking. We are still, I don't know if I like that. We're still looking right now. So far, I had a single interview. It went very well, but we're still looking as it is right now. Yeah, it's cool, but it doesn't look like they're exuding it. That's the only thing. Okay, so what I can do... is... We'll just make this a white background. We'll put Aizen back over here and Ichigo back over here. And what I'll do is share, download. We'll download that first. We'll put this in the chat GPT. Come on, open chat. There we go. Okay. Use these images to create use these images for the characters and create another background. Same theme. Let's try that. I also love that Huang went into Ragnarok already being a god killer. Oh, yeah, yo, I wish they had talked a little bit more about that. Because the thing he killed, it was kind of hard to tell if it was a god or not because Huang was able to kill it. And he didn't have a divine treasure, so it was like, are you just a demon, a spirit, or like whatever? I don't like that Sasaki was chosen instead of any other famous swordsman of his era. Like, this manga pretends that he was a hidden genius and just never had a chance to show that he is the best. Honestly, bro, that's kind of how it was portrayed, though, because, like, Sasaki would always give up before... He would always give up before he was, like, losing, but that didn't mean he was weaker than everyone he gave up to, necessarily, right? Okay, they tried it. They changed the image a little bit. Okay. Can you please just use or just, what's the word? All right. Where was I? I don't think I would click on it. I see way too much AI thumbnails. 3 out of 10. Fair enough, Kariba. Fair enough. AI is easy to spot when it's art. They all have the same style or color scheme. Got you. Like why only he couldn't train in Afterlife? Wait. Like why only he could train in Afterlife? Why just not choose another swordsman? Just to subvert expectations and not choose mainstream Musashi. The problem with Koji is that he is famous only because of Musashi. Give me the same one. All right, yeah. Let's see if Grok can do better. I'll do it tomorrow. I'll do that at least tomorrow. I'll keep working on it myself. Or better yet, let me see what it told me to do. That's what I can do while I read. Okay, so yeah, you're saying Sasaki is only famous because of Musashi. I think from a historical standpoint that's true. But I also think it's more interesting too. You can probably do this better in Photoshop. You know what, Karibo? You're right. You're probably right. I'm using Canva, but I can probably do it better in Photoshop. Is Photoshop free? Becca? Is Photoshop free?
No.
It's not free.
Subscription.
Karibo, are you going to pay for my Photoshop? Sir Karibo, are you going to pay for my Photoshop, sir? Adobe Photoshop 2025. Adobe Lightroom. Oh, you know what? I could use CapCut. CapCut might work too. Huh. I didn't consider that. Let me see CapCut. I'm an artist, but playing with AI is still fun. I agree. Playing with AI is fun. I like it. Mainly because I'm not an artist. If I was an artist, I'd probably respect him more. All right. That's not even remotely true. Sure, his most well-known battle was against Musashi, but he had a storied history as a dojo crusher. Huh. Yo, can I generate a thumbnail idea to give you? Oh, yeah, absolutely. What is this, Zach? What do you want to do? Put it in the chat, and I will feed it to Grok or chat. Where are tons of masters in that era who don't need that ROR did to Sasaki? Itoshi, Minora, Jubei, Nobutsuna, Bokuden, the list goes on. You can probably do this better in Photoshop, right? Check DMs. Okay, got you. So are you going to read TBV on stream or off stream? Oh yeah, I'm definitely reading Two Blue Vortex on stream. But before that, we have to have a conversation about scaling and upscaling. Because I believe that Boruto...
Sorry.
No, you're good. I believe that Boruto is going to be a problem to talk about if I don't clarify that conversation first. If we don't talk about the scaling, when to upscale something, when something does scale in proportion to other characters, even though we haven't seen other characters do something. If we don't talk about that stuff, Boruto's going to be, it's not going to go good. I'm going to be upset. So I have to have a framework for how I do these things. And I want your guys' help in telling me or assisting me in the best process to do it. Because I don't know. I'm a scaler, but I don't know for sure. Thank you, beautiful. Oh, yes. Let me check my DMs. I think my D. Yeah, let me check out here. Hey Zach. Oh man. Spiritual pressure, neg. Hey, you wild, bro. I will not be considering your idea. That was funny though. It was a good laugh. All right, let's see if Canva can give us some help. Not Canva, CapCut. Oh boy, that was funny though. Oh, you want me to show it to the chat? Give me a second. Should be able to sign in. If I got excited at TikTok and all that stuff, I'll have to do this tomorrow because I don't know all that stuff. I don't know those details. So, no. It looks like I'll do this later too. Back to Canvas. But all right, let me show y'all what this clown Mugetsu sent. Oh, I got a reply from Rev and Black Cat and Ignil and Shinigami and Zach. My shit is popping. Anything in the Discord? Not that I see. Wait, humans 69. Why is this locked? Okay. Alright. Oh. So this is the first thing he sent me. Spiritual pressure. Egg scrub. This is wild, but it's pretty funny, I'm not gonna lie. Didn't see this one. JoJo versus, is that Adam? It's not bad. That looks pretty good for AI, not gonna lie. I mean, it does look like AI. It looks pretty good though for AI. So I think it makes sense to say that we establish what we prioritize in scaling. World building / internal consistency or external consistency. What the feats and calcs say. World building and internal consistency versus external factors such as feats and calcs. It's important to narrow down. Yes, GPT keeps giving Adam pants. Yeah, I don't think GPT can make naked people or nude or, revealing people like that. Yeah. But anyways, let me get back to what Ursa said. Because to me, in a story where fodder exists as reference points for what is expected of the average and then above average characters, I think understanding what tiers we're working with is important. Okay, yeah, that's part. Yeah. So my thing will be for Boruto, and I'll just get into a little bit of it tonight, and then, we can kind of do the full thing tomorrow, hopefully. My thing with Boruto is because there is so the problem with this is it implicates not only Boruto but also Naruto as well. The reason it also implicates Naruto is because when Zalius was doing his breakdown of the series, that being the complete full AAA piece scaling for Naruto, how he would arrive that something scaled above something else was narrative implications. And by that, I mean a progression of the story that would suggest or indicate or even instigate something being stronger than something else. But these are all just suggestions, illusions, and implications, right? I don't think within his breakdown of the series, he displayed anything that would provably have something or the things higher than the scale higher than the other things. I don't think he had that in the series. It was kind of just like, okay, we have X character. Oh, hold up. That's not bad. I like that. If this looked more like Aizen, that'd be fire. I don't know if I'd use it. Like, I'd keep this as a wallpaper though. This is dope. Why Soul Crush AI look low-key heat? This is fire. Aside from only problem is it's not Aizen, but this is hard. This is hard. Back to my cipher. Where was I? Right. Take for example Sasuke's fireball jutsu versus Asuma's burning ash attack. Right? Well, no, I can't use that. Let me do this. What's a good attack? Let me think of an example real quick. See, it's hard to it's even hard to come up with attacks because most people in Naruto don't survive them or don't do well against them or don't get hit by them. So it's even hard to come up with attacks. Like I'm trying to say, okay, cool, Chidori / Raikiri. It's worked on everyone it's ever hit, aside from the Raikage in lightning armor. But that's not going to help the average person. The average person doesn't have lightning armor. So then how do we scale the Raikiri above or below certain things if everything works? Bro, how are we getting to continental values when we don't know the durability of these people? I suppose you could say narratively it would have to scale higher, but if no one's surviving these attacks, how do we know? We can stop it there. Let's just stop it there. That's where my mind is at with Naruto, though. Excuse me. That's where my mind is at with Naruto. Why did Black Cat text me anyway? Had to see what he wants after stream. That Aizen one is fire. Okay. Because for me, early Bleach is unscalable due to how reality warping ties tears backscale too crazy. Ursa, can you give me more on that? You said early Bleach is unscalable because due to how reality warping tears backscale too crazy. There's also the premise I've heard that basically views 6 passing Otsutsuki tier as the general cap because no one but Kage has the full amount of chakra. Kage equals biggest chakra quantity ever. That's hilarious. But okay, so I haven't heard that theory before. Where did you come across that theory? Was that Twitter? Was that Reddit? Was that one of the random forums? Where'd you hear that at? That sounds interesting. Kaguya and the Otsutsuki being the general cap. That's an interesting theory. I could definitely... it wouldn't work for me simply because, I wouldn't go off of chakra levels or anything like that. I mean, it could help debatably. It could debatably help, sure. But, I wouldn't go off that solely. basically if you assume that the chakra fruit from a 10 tails is the highest tier of chakra quantity, Kage basically sits at the top of the verse. See, okay. So if we assume that Kage is 10 tails chakra from the chakra fruit that she ate, gives her the most chakra. Yeah, okay. So yeah, this would in fact be putting chakra and stats and AP and stuff almost in a 1-to-1 fashion, to where it's like, okay, well, Kaguya has the most and it's a 10 tail, so it's going to be the strongest, so therefore she should be the strongest. It doesn't really leave room for negotiation for weaker people with less chakra or less potent chakra being able to beat her, right? But that's not inherently how Naruto works, and the only reason that doesn't work is because she's an Otsutsuki and not a regular person. Or I should say, because she's the Shinchidiki of the 10 tails and not a regular person. Yeah, because that alone disqualifies her from being attacked by certain ninjutsus. Or jutsus in general. Unless we're talking like sage jutsu. I'm going to try and make ChatGPT and make it look more like Aizen. Oh yeah, man, if you can get that down, I might use that shit. Definitely. But alright, what did this thing tell me to do? Canvas size, right. Start with a very dark gradient, not pure black. Top, deep navy / near black blue. Okay. For the steps that you gave me to create my own, give me the exact color numbers you want me to use. If you can. YouTube video basically intimates, okay, it was a YouTube video, and it basically intimates that Kaguya, especially because she harmed Ishiki, is top tier because she's basically a super mega Jinchuriki. It's not that she's invincible, she's just extreme. Yeah, see, even that's weird because we understand she didn't eat the chakra fruit before she harmed Jigen, which means all signs point to Kaguya catching Jigen off guard. All signs point to that because she wouldn't have been as powerful as him because she was going to be the one that was going to be sacrificed to Ten Tails. Because he definitely wasn't going to. At least that's my headcanon. I could be totally wrong about that. I don't think I am, but I could be totally wrong about that. What is that? Oh. Okay. Canvas base background. Vertical gradient top to bottom. Top color near black blue. Hex. Okay. Got you. So we got that color with what? RGB 10, 14, 26. RGB. Now where would I find that at? Does anyone know what the RBG is? RGB. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. Oh, it wants me to use two separate colors? Okay, so top to bottom. I don't understand. top color near black blue, right? Bottom color. Okay. I'll just try it to see what I get. All right. Uh-oh. I want to make love in this party. Okay. Someone messaged me. Make it look like Aizen failed. If you think about what Shinshiriki is and scale Ten Tails to its lore of being the whole planet's chakra, and take into account the fact that currently in Boruto we are fighting Ten Tails. Oh, are they? Wow. Catching him off guard is exactly what she did. But are we really going to say that she doesn't need any requirements and stats to even harm Ishiki? So the thing is, Ursa, Ishiki and these people can die by natural fire. I don't feel good saying this. These people can die by natural fire. But on the other hand, Momoshiki can take a sword swing to the neck. I don't know what to tell you. I really don't. And it shouldn't be happening the way it is, but it is. So, I mean, like, what do I think, though? What do I think? No, I don't think that she could have injured him by being a weakling, right? She might have been strong, but just weaker than him. I think we can grant her that. Strong, but weaker than him, but strong enough to, if she catches him off guard or in a compromising position, she could beat him. I can give her that. I ChatGPT generated a joke idea, but it looks fire. I DM'd it. Got you. Read the message I put before it. I got you. Kage has ash bone, so catching anyone slipping with that would be devastating. Well, I mean, did she always have ash bone? Did she have ash bone before she became Nishikiriki? These people are at best multi-city block level at the highest tiers and physicals. That's not a contradiction in my eyes. Gotcha. That makes sense. Where is my All right. Oh. Go ahead. Who is that? Core 4 key visual leak. Totally real. Not AI. Trust me, we get in a big moment. That's funny. All right. Let's see what chat said. Does anyone know what the RGB is? RGB. What could they be talking about for RGB? Oh, let me ask Canva. RGB is a simple way of describing color using 3 parts, red, green, and blue. Okay. Each color you see on screen is made by mixing these 3 lights in different amounts. Okay. So red, green, blue. Okay. Okay, Aizen Reiatsu, calm, dominant, oppressive. So we'll need hex. All right. That completely overshadowed the other colors. Secondary depth. see what we got. Okay. Chat's starting to worry me. Lightning / energy veins. Okay. So we'll go to not tools, uploads, text, projects. Yes. Oh, wait, no, not there. It's uploads. Is it uploads? I don't remember. Is it? I don't know. All right. Maybe I'm too tired because I can't even find out where I would put the lightning thing. So we'll put this on hold. Oh, boy, oh, boy. Catching you off guard is, Dude is durable enough to survive blows from Baryon Mode and have the real threat not be that ass whipping. Yeah, so like, Ursa, I don't know if were you around when I was reading, Ursa, were you around when I was reading Boruto like live? Were you around for that? I don't think you were. I think you came in around during the Kakashi versus Toshido video prep, like where I was doing the research for that. The problem with Baryon Mode is that it didn't. The most Baryon Mode demonstrated to increase was Naruto's reaction speed and the hacks of siphoning life. So like combat speed, reaction speed, and the fact that he can now siphon life off of people with every attack, at least within Naruto, that is. Jigen wasn't really getting hurt by his attacks, and that's fine. It's not to say that Naruto didn't get like any stronger from it. It's just like, okay, that's not the purpose of the transformation, though. You know what I mean? His thing was more, I'm going to beat his ass every way I can, and I'm gonna do it before I die. So he's whooping ass and he's reacting to his rods now and moving all this fast and all this other stuff. As for early Bleach, Yuha is fucking universal or cosmological in strength. And because early series Ichigo is like not fodder in the grand scheme of the world building, it makes me think that DC. Yeah. The early Bleach Yuha thing being universal is hilarious. Or cosmological in strength. That's funny. I ChatGPT generate a joke. Oh yeah, I already read that. Wait, did I? Oh, I must have missed that comment then. Okay, yeah. Not a moment, a moment, a momento, moment, a moment. Okay. Kaguya did not use hash browns to do what she did to Ishiki. Yes, thank you, Zach. It was red, blue, green. Yeah, we only know how Ishiki was torn in half. Right, and I'm more inclined to believe it was a chakra arm slice thing that cut him in half. My point with Bleach earlier is that if Ichigo in the beginning of Bleach is even slightly relevant, he backscales heavily. Okay, I see what she's talking about. Got you. I generated something that I expected ChatGPT to say no to, but it's so unbelievably funny to me. All right, we'll take a look at this, and then I have to go to bed and get ready for tomorrow. Where's my Canva? Where? Why did I say Canva? I'm looking for Discord. There we go. Oh. Okay. That's the type of time we're on, Zach? We got the diddler here. rocking his Jesus piece. What aura is he giving off? Those boys look like they're in pain. Let me stop. Ichigo doesn't backscale heavily. Ichigo from chapter 1 was beating hollows, while regular Shinigami could often not be able to beat one while having numbers. That's true. We take Ichigo's strength for granted. Most Soul Reapers struggle against hollows. That's just true. But all right, y'all. I'm actually getting sleepy, and I feel like I'm going to keep rambling. So I'm going to get out of here, but we're going to finish tomorrow's topic. We're going to start tomorrow's topic tomorrow the right way.